On today's Arizona Daily Mix, from ice dancing to curling, we're getting the latest on the Winter Olympics, including Lindsey Vohn's conditions, straight from Milan.
And we'll be getting some love from this little piggy. That's Wilbur. We're talking about an event this weekend called Hugs and Kisses. Get it?
We'll see how easy it can be to make a homemade treat for your honey on Valentine's Day. We got that and a whole lot more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning. Welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I'm Teresa Strasser.
And I am still Brad Perry. Thanks for joining us here on the CW7 Arizona. It was great that my sport, the one I'm making a movie about.
Curling?
Yes.
Curling?
Yes. The Jamaican curling team wasn't there. But curling is there.
You made me care about curling. I was watching it last night with the guy yelling, do your impression. I've actually found myself being very interested.
Right? The only problem I have with it is that it is long. It's 8 sessions of throwing 4 or 6. I can't remember.
I don't know the intricacies of anything going on. I just know last night the girl, she lunges. You got to do a deep lunge.
You lunge into it.
And then the guy with all his muscles and then she yells at him the whole time.
Yeah.
So
and the reason why they're yelling is because the rink is so long. So that's why they can't hear each other down
They don't
the
have
way.
comms where you can be like to the left, to the right,
exactly. Maybe next year they will.
You know,
so
if they haven't done it yet. But my eyes are puffy, Brad, because I was up late. I wasn't just watching curling. I'm now obsessed with ice dancing. There's a lot of drama. Earlier this morning, I was lucky enough to get an update on just a few of the big stories coming out of these winter games so far from our very own Angelique Martinez, coming to us with the very latest right from Milan. Angelique, big matchup in women's hockey. What can you tell us about today?
Yeah, so Team USA going to take on Canada, obviously a historic rivalry. It's the 11th time these two teams are facing off at the Olympics. Obviously a lot of history with these teams, but it's just a preliminary game, so not competing for any medals just yet, but it's likely that we'll see this matchup once more when it comes down to the end.
Well, the Olympics is the time when curling has its moment. Big moment with mixed doubles. They made a little history. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's funny. Every 4 years, everyone's like, what's curling? Should we get into curling? Everyone's locked in watching curling on the TV, but we are rooting for Team Corey. Corey Dropkin, Corey Tisi, the mixed doubles pair. They are going to compete today for gold, taking on Sweden. They already played them once in the round robin event, so they have experience against Sweden. Really looking forward to that one. That's happening in the mountains of Cortina, but all are going to be locked in on curling going for gold.
Listen, I was locked in watching those guys. It's really fun. I think one of the biggest stories so far of the Olympics has been Lindsey Vonn competing despite the injury. I saw her Instagram post, and she very clearly said that she made a mistake and that it had nothing to do with the ACL rupture.
Yeah, hard to believe that after having a ruptured ACL, bone bruising, and damage to her meniscus, that it had nothing to do with her crash. So she said that she has a completely fractured tibia and is now going to need multiple surgeries to fix her leg. But she said she was about 5 inches too tight on the course, which made her arm catch onto the gate and then caused her to obviously eventually crash and have to be airlifted. And she's already had surgery, but is going to need plenty more to completely fix her leg.
Well, our figure skaters got the gold as a team. And of course, the big star, the quad god, Ilya, he's going to be back on the ice today. I feel like he is just the Michael Jordan, like he's one of one in terms of ice skating.
He really is. I mean, first of all, the nickname, the Quad God, how cool is that? Most people can't even stand on ice skates, and this guy's doing quadruple axles, 7 of them in a program, and he's also doing backflips. It's unbelievable to see, but there's no pressure for Ilya Malin. And like you mentioned, Team USA already won gold in the team event. And of course, that was due to his free skate on Sunday night where he scored over 200 points. It's going to be incredible to watch him perform and have that center stage in the individual event. But of course, either way, he's going home with a gold medal no matter what.
So yesterday you were at the speed skating oval. Tell me about that experience of being there live.
Super cool. Obviously, before I got to the Olympics, I didn't know too much about speed skating, but it's amazing to see the energy inside the oval there was electric. People were locked in. It was so cool to see two legends, Brittany Bowe and Aaron Jackson, competing. Neither of them ended up on the podium. The Dutch were really strong in speed skating, but it was so cool to see the energy, the environment. It's incredible. It's the Olympics.
Before we let you go, I've just got to ask you about ice dancing. Like many people, I saw the Netflix documentary. I really never understood the sport. I thought, there's no jumps. They're not doing anything that electrifying. But now I am obsessed with it.
It's stunning to watch. And obviously, Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, the gold standard for ice dancing. Obviously, a married couple, they are incredible to watch. It's so beautiful to see what they do. And like you mentioned, no jumps, but the way they're so in sync. My favorite is watching them do the twizzles. It's incredible. I'm so excited for them to compete. Obviously, they'll be going for gold tomorrow night. So really looking forward to that.
Listen, Johnny Weir commenting on twizzles is just peak Winter Olympics for me.
It's the best.
It's the best. Thank you so much.
All right, as we know, the Olympics are taking place in Italy, so let's learn a little bit of Italian language with our Spencer's TV and Appliances Italian Word of the Day.
Here is your Italian Word of the Day.
Today's Italian word of the day is beauty. Gustavo, what's beauty in Italian?
Bellezza.
Bellezza.
Yeah.
Beauty in Italian.
Bellezza.
Bellezza. Is that what bellezza?
Bellezza.
Bellezza.
Beauty.
Beauty, bellezza. You're bellezza today.
Thank you.
Bellezza.
You're a real bellezza. Is it a noun?
Is
Yes, it feels like it's a noun.
So how would I say the cannolis are bellezza? 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 Pop it back up again, please.
Listen,
Bellezza.
we are still
Bellezza.
working on English.
Bellezza.
Okay, once
Beauty.
we master that.
Bellezza. But I'm so disappointed.
Why?
I'm not hearing our Polish director who loves Italy. He's not saying any of these words out loud. Usually he will greet people when we do the sats and stuff, and everything. I've not heard him say one Italian word. I don't think he speaks it.
It's weird for him to go through an entire day without mentioning that he's been to Italy.
Exactly.
Has that ever happened?
Or even talking Italian.
But do you know who's Bellezza? His lady friend.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Oh,
Bellezza.
she's Bellezza. Oh, Bellezza all the way.
The Italian word of the day, Bellezza, is brought to you by our friends at Spencer's TV and Appliance.
Okay, guys, you want to look your best for Valentine's Day. We'll show you where to go later in the show.
But first, we'll meet this little piggy. He was not a bad little piggy. He was a good little piggy. You can spend Valentine's Day with him. We're going to tell you all about it, so stay right here. That's coming up next. I don't know if this is the best show ever, but it's at least a contender. Okay, I've got a poem. Are you ready? Roses are red, pigs are smart.
And these rescue stories will steal your heart.
You brought it home this Valentine's Day. Meet the pigs who are looking for love, safety, and a forever home.
I love it. We're here with Danielle Betterman, founder of Better Piggies Rescue, to tell us about the event this weekend, Hogs and Kisses.
Hugs and kisses. It's Valentine's Day. We want everybody to come out and spend it with the piggies.
Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
Wilbur. Okay, set the scene.
Okay.
It's Saturday, right? That's when your event is.
Saturday.
Saturday, which Valentine's Day is on a Saturday this year, so it's perfect. You're in beautiful, carefree Arizona. The sun is setting.
And you are hanging out. You have your glass of wine, and you're just hanging out with 207 of your favorite piggy friends.
I love this. This
Yep.
is great
This
because
is Hogs and
this is
Kisses.
where you get to come and be with these piggies that you've rescued.
Yes.
And we were talking about, like, when I went to visit you, I think you maybe had maybe 100, 150, somewhere around there.
Now we're at 207.
Twice the piggies.
Yeah.
Why do you do this?
I do it because they're so beautiful and they're so kind and so loving, and they need rescue just like dogs and cats. So somebody's got to do it, and I'm going to do it.
How do a lot of these pigs end up with you?
Yeah, so a lot of them are rescues. They're being abandoned, they're being neglected, they're being abused. And so we work with all the organizations in Arizona and then other sanctuaries to get them to a safe place, and that's how they come to Better Piggies Rescue.
And you have different sizes. This is Wilbur.
Yes.
Wilbur's on the move. Wilbur's on the move. Well, he's trying to go out the door. Should we let him out?
How big is Wilbur?
Do you want to
Wilbur's about
No,
200.
don't let him out. Don't let him out.
He's about 250 pounds.
Yeah,
Wilbur,
there's
come
food
here.
and stuff out there.
I got him. Yeah, give him a cookie.
Come on over, Wilbur.
There you go. There you go.
Should I feed
Do we
it
have
to you?
video?
go ahead.
Can we show video
Here you
of
go.
like the pigs that are
I'm
there?
kinda
Because they
scared, but-
are so cool. I don't know if we have it.
You
Is
got
it
it.
in
What?
there?
Don't be scared. He
But-
loves cookies. There you go.
Tell me about this place you have, because it is very, I mean, how can I say, it's very like Zen-like going out there and seeing them.
Yeah, so our rescue has been around for about 8 years, and yeah, it's just a beautiful experience. You get to hang out with these pigs that were from really bad places, and then they come here and they get to just hang out and chill and be safe.
You don't have to. I mean, hopefully this isn't on live at your rescue, but is Wilbur your favorite pig?
I'm not going to say that
But he's one of your favorites.
Yeah, that's he's definitely a character.
He's on
that's
the
for
show.
sure.
He's
Yeah,
on the
So
show.
let's put it this way.
And-
He's here.
And it's kind of funny, when I went there, I was a little scared of pigs. Some people are, because they don't really understand.
Of course.
But you have different sizes too, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, different sizes, ages, different types of personalities. So Wilbur's very outgoing, and we do have some shy pigs as well. But you know, it's for everybody, so they can come out and experience pigs and get to know them and get to see how amazing they actually are.
You're drinking champagne, you're
Yes.
hanging out with pigs, you're watching the sun go down in the beautiful desert, and all of the money goes towards
Why do I
helping
feed
the
Wilbur?
little
'Cause I don't-
piggies.
you know I
Yes,
don't
do
like
it. Do it,
No,
Brad.
it's
I did
scary.
it. I was
Because
scared and I
look
did
at
it.
I know,
Look
but
it.
they're so
Do it.
strong, but they're not.
Right
It's just
there.
kind
I
of
did
interesting.
it.
I was just trying to give him this so we can see
You
his
are bigger
face.
than this pig.
But
Yes.
the pig, no. But the pig is very smart than me.
That's okay.
Pigs are really intelligent.
Very, very smart. Very like having a 3-year-old child. Just
Is-
Brad,
hanging
you are
around.
feeding this
I know.
pig.
Come on, you got this.
Do
Here,
it.
you're gonna give him the
Okay.
big
The big one,
cookie.
the big
You're
one.
gonna
Get in
do
there.
it.
Get in
Okay,
there.
ready?
Wilbur, come here,
Wilbur?
Wilbur.
Right here?
Wilbur.
Oh, friends.
Okay, there
You
you go,
did
Wilbur.
it.
There you go.
That's
And
what
I don't like that. Wilbur.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, remind people again the time of the bit and how they can get information.
It's this Saturday. It's at 4:30. You can go to betterpiggiesrescue.org to sign up. And yeah, you get to hang out with the piggies and watch the beautiful sunset, get some champagne, get a rose that you can share with the pig or bring home for yourself.
You
whatever
share it
wanna
with
do.
the pig?
Yeah,
like,
you can, like-
spiritually, or they eat it?
No. They just want to be around it. They want to smell it. They have great sense of smell.
Love it. And also, you can help out these wonderful pigs by donating to Better Piggies
Yes.
Rescue. Because again, you have a very small staff. It's like you and a couple other people.
A lot of
all these
volunteers.
things. A lot
Tons of volunteers. So
it's
yeah,
great.
we are always looking for donations, but you come out to events. We want you guys to hang out with the pigs.
I like it. There it is. Information is on the screen. Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna do. You go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go.
You.
You.
Wilbur? Okay.
Information's on the screen on how you can get a hold of them and also things we have going on with the show on the CW7AZ.com. Okay, coming up, we're baking with love in the mix Make Believe Kitchen with Wild Ride Baking Co. Next. As we all know, the way to someone's heart is through their yummy tummy. Yes, their tummy with yummy things. Joining me in the mix Make Believe Kitchen is my favorite chef, Sarah Chisholm, founder of Wild Ride Baking Co., giving us some yummy ideas for some delicious treats for that special someone. How are you?
I'm so good. Thanks
Good.
for having me.
You make me so nervous. I get
Oh my
nervous
gosh, stop. We're just gonna bake.
Because the reason why I get nervous around you is that you're this amazing pastry chef that gives people the opportunity to become amazing pastry chefs with your baking co, which is so cool. So let's talk about the company, how it got started, because it's very interesting that it was you wanting to have something healthy.
Yeah, well, really what it was I come from the world of restaurant kitchens and I love to bake. And when you're baking at a really high level, like a pastry chef does, and then you go to home baking and baking mixes, there was nothing that kind of represented the way that I love to bake, and there was certainly nothing with high quality ingredients on the market, so I decided to change that. And here we are, 4 years later. We've got 4 cakes, 4 frostings, and we're gonna do a Valentine's Day thing today.
I like it. We've been seeing it on the screen because you also launched cookies. That
I
was really cool
did.
during the holidays, and now
Yeah.
you can do those for this.
Totally.
For Valentine's Day. So
Yeah,
all
I
right,
think. Do you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay. I'm
let's do
sorry.
it. We're
I'm just
doing it.
We're in a
Okay.
rush. Like we get together, and we're like, hey, how you doing? So that.
All right, so let's start by making something special for Valentine's. This is our classic vanilla frosting, but we're gonna add freeze-dried strawberry powder. So why don't
Okay.
you add a couple scoops in here for me?
This size scoop?
Yeah, like
And just-
a few. And it's really great when you use freeze-dried fruit because that's perfect. You're getting this concentrated flavor, but also beautiful color, which is very of the moment for Valentine's or Galentine's, and it's really delicious. And we can frost any cupcake with this. I have chocolate and vanilla, so you get to tell me what you want to make.
Let's do the chocolate.
Okay, and we also have chocolate frosting, so I'm going to show you both.
Okay.
But strawberry vanilla frosting on a
Okay.
chocolate cupcake, yeah.
Very easy to do. And I like this. She showed how easy it is to do. There it is.
Yeah,
That's
look at
it.
that. So now what I'm gonna do, because I wanna be a little extra, is I'm gonna take this offset spatula and I'm gonna spread it out just a little. And now look, I have raspberry jam, but you could use strawberry jam. And we're gonna dollop it right in the center.
Ooh.
And then what do you think about picking a rose petal to put on top?
So let's do white.
I love it.
And then this is just set it on there?
Yeah,
And that's it?
Brad,
That's
look
it.
at you. You don't gotta be
And is
nervous
that
to bake
edible?
with me.
Can you eat the rose
You know, I
petal?
take the rose petal off. You can,
Okay, all right,
but
making sure with that.
I wouldn't,
Okay.
you know? So that's a strawberry variation. What do you think about doing a chocolate one?
All right, let's do chocolate. 'Cause this
Okay.
is-
And the nice thing is it's really easy. If you're gonna make a chocolate cake or a vanilla cake, just like do both. It takes 10 minutes to get these cakes in the oven. Cupcakes are really, really easy.
Yeah.
So this is our chocolate frosting. I really love double chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl, so I'm gonna do double chocolate with a little bit of raspberry
Oh my goodness.
right there. And then why not
A little
do,
petal. All right, I gotta try one of these because this
Are
is.
you-
this
are we
is-
doing
I'm ready.
it?
Yep, we're gonna do it. Okay.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna do a vanilla one. Let's
Okay.
do a vanilla since we did that. So is that a big enough scoop right
I
there?
would do a little bit less, unless
less?
you really love frosting, which, you know, there are no rules.
And these
You're the
frostings
baker.
are good.
Thank
So,
you.
I think they're great to use. So right there.
Give it a proper scoop. Don't be nervous.
Right?
Yes. Good
All right,
job.
This
Now,
is the part, and then
just
where do I in the middle?
right
or
in the middle and do a little dollop.
Like this?
Yeah.
What'd you call it? Do a little what?
Dollop.
We got some chocolate on there. Is that right? Am I doing
Yeah,
it
but it
right?
can be like a chocolate swirl. This is like a Neapolitan
Yeah.
cupcake. Look
you
at
make
you.
yours look so good.
Okay, well, I have a lot of years of practice. If you want to get some tips on frosting, you can go to YouTube. Actually, I have some frosting videos there that you
Right.
can learn from.
So
I think this looks amazing. And by the time we put a rose petal on it,
you won't even notice that my mistake.
exactly.
There. Why are you laughing there, Maddie? This one's for you. There we go.
You know what? I actually think it's kind of beautiful.
I love this. This is
And
really
here's
great.
the reality, you're baking for people you love. It doesn't have to look perfect. The idea is that we're like celebrating the occasion, and the truth is these cakes are so tasty on their own that it's more about how they taste.
There
than
it
how
is.
they
I
look.
love also too, starting from a small company now, you've moved into Crate and Barrel.
That's right.
You're getting national exposure, which is really great. You gotta go check it
Yeah.
out. It's easy. I will recommend the velvet cake. It's definitely one that is
Yeah.
off the hook. I've
The
done
pink
cooking.
velvet, and
Pink
it's
velvet,
perfect for this time of year.
It's so delicious. There you go.
Thank
It is
you.
Wild Ride Baking Co. Information on the screen, or you can head over to the CW7AZ.com. Thanks for coming in, Sarah.
Thanks,
It's
Brad.
great to have you
So
here.
good.
Coming up, if you have fallen in love with this ice dancing couple, wait until you see their moms. We'll meet them. That's coming up next.
Welcome to the second half of this Biletza Arizona Daily Mix show. There's still so much more to come.
Earlier, we got the latest from Milan and spoke briefly about ice dancing, but what's sweeter than a gorgeous married couple skating gracefully on the ice? I will tell you, their moms. Adorable little friendship. Take a look.
Madison Chalk and Evan Bates are the incredible ice dancing pair from the United States and also the gold medal favorites. Before their partnership began on the ice and eventually led them to becoming husband and wife, the duo started with the incredible friendship between their moms.
We just started talking and we just became friends. You know, we said, Nancy's like, let's go to lunch together. So I drove over and we went to lunch together, and we were sitting there, and she goes, wouldn't it be cool if our kids could skate together? Who knew, right?
She's calm, she's fine. She'll pat me on the leg, go, they're fine, they'll be fine. And I'm popping beta walkers all I can, and I'm just a wreck, and she's just cool. But the other day, you were nervous.
Yeah,
The other day, at the dance. She was like, look at my hand shaking. And I said, oh no, I'm really going to lose it because Barb's losing it.
Barbara Chalk and Nancy Bates sit together every time their children compete. Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, of course, have the opportunity to win gold in their individual event of ice dancing this Wednesday. And of course, all eyes are going to be on the ice dancing pair and their moms in the stands. Reporting from Milan, I'm Angelique Martinez.
Look at it, it's so cute.
Isn't that?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, you have boys and men in your house, and you know what it means to look good. And men, if you are looking for that clothing store that has you looking fashionably ready for any occasion, I checked out Hershey's in Central Phoenix. Men's fashion has come to Central Phoenix with an amazing store called Hershey. And I'll tell you, Eric, this is a pretty good story. We know each other for, wow, how long now?
Well, our oldest boys are 28, 29. They probably met when we were 4 or 5, so 24, 25 years.
Oh my goodness. And I never knew that you were this fashion guy because you worked in mortgages?
For 26 years.
And then you said, let's do a clothing store?
Yeah, I mean, a little deeper than that. I had thought about it for decades, didn't do much about it. This space came open. It used to be a pharmacy, and it just felt like the right time.
All right, let's talk about the store, because I think you said you wanted a store that was for everything a man wants in clothing.
Correct. Most stores are specific stylistically, which I get. I don't like one style, so I wanted to create kind of an eclectic environment where it had multiple styles to meet whatever mood a man might be in when he's shopping or wanting to go out. So I tried to create something a little different.
Yeah. And what I love is that the space is open. That's something you said was very important, so that when you walk in, as you know, as guys, we want to be able to see the room, which is really cool. And you made it very comfortable for walk through, even to having a meeting place in the back.
Yeah, we have a meeting lounge area in the back. The space, besides being in clothing, is kind of to me an old barber shop. I wanted a community place where people could hang out, but instead of getting a haircut, you're looking at clothes.
Speaking of fashion, can we go back and take a look at some styles?
Would love it.
All right.
Thanks.
Eric, you mentioned about having different type of fashion and styles here for the men. So let's take a look at some styles that you brought out for us. Let's take a look at our first model. Come on out. What is he wearing?
Well, Jack is wearing a beautiful cable knit sweater, cashmere from a small brand out of LA, with a pink, very terry feeling shirt underneath, nice faded blue jeans, and some great gray suede loafers.
I like that. Very easy, very nice to go out to a little casual dinner and stuff.
Got a little French tuck going on his shirt. Looks great.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at our next model coming out, because again, there's something for the older gentlemen that come in here.
Mark, who defies age, looks great. This is something more for when you're going to the beach. He has a khakis on. This is a great blue hoodie, Baja style, again, cashmere, one of a kind, and a simple white, crisp polo shirt underneath with some beautiful Premiata tennis shoes on.
Very nice. I like that. Ready for the beach, looking good there. Okay, now we want to get into a little maybe style for the younger guys. So our next model, I like this, that you put them in something that any young kid would love to be wearing out to, you know, a game or somewhere.
Yeah, Tony looks great. Tony's in a nice linen shirt from a brand called Ripa Ripa out of Italy. He's in some Hiroshi Kato selvage denim jeans and an off brown color with a beautiful Jack Victor sport coat, and he also has suede loafers on. Has a great alligator and leather belt from W. Kleinberg out of Atlanta. He just looks really good in that outfit. Good for work or play.
I like that. Okay, now as we see the younger kids looking stylish, let's bring out our last model, who is pretty much seasonal, but looking stylish.
Yeah, Sam looks good. This is, of course, for the maybe 2 times a year in Phoenix. We need something that's heavy, but it's such a great look. So Sam's in some great dark denim jeans from Hiroshi Kato. He's also in suede loafers from DiBianco. Got a nice light blue check sport coat with a beautiful suede vest that's very lightweight underneath from B. Draddy, and a nice patterned shirt from Emmanuel Berg underneath. Great for the small winter times we have here.
I like like it. As we bring all the models in here, this is a great place for all type of seasons. So, Eric, where can people find you?
You can find us. We're located at 5068 North Central Avenue. Would love to see you. Come down and visit us.
Check out the styles.
Coming up, we are thinking outside the box of chocolates and pairing pizza and wine for Valentine's Day. That's coming up next.
NASCAR returns for another wild season on the CW7 Arizona. Now, the name has changed to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and the Pure Raw Racing is better than ever. And we are live from Daytona this Saturday at 2 o'clock, only on the CW7 Arizona.
If you're looking for an easy but elevated way to celebrate Valentine's Day at home, Todd Bostock of Dos Cabezas Wineworks and Pronghorn Pizza joins us live to show how cast iron pizza and the right wine pairing can turn a simple night into something special. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good morning. We're gonna make some pizza. Are you ready?
I'm so ready because, Todd, I was today years old when I learned that you could make pizza in a cast iron skillet.
Yeah, this was our go-to secret when the kids were young and we wanted to make pizza at home because, I don't know, it's like easy. It turns out looks great, looks like it came from a restaurant, but you can make it at home, and everybody should have a cast iron skillet, so that's what we do. So, you can go to Trader Joe's, pick up a dough ball. We made this. This comes from our joint. A bunch of glugs of olive oil in there. Pretend like I, did this before you got here, but you want it in the
bottom. Okay, so that's some glugs, a few glugs.
Yeah, you want it in the bottom of the pan and put the dough on top so it doesn't stick. And then we're gonna put stuff on it, and you just follow your heart. We're gonna do pepperoni pizza right now and you put as much of that on there, it feels good to you.
I follow my heart.
Yeah.
And we should say, you can have this pizza if you don't want to cook at home. You're located outside Tucson, Sonoyta?
Yeah, just south of Tucson, like 45 minutes. We're a winery, we make wine. This is our 30th year making wine. And we make pizza too now. There's a pizza truck parked on the back. So, these guys we made yesterday and brought them up here for the magic of TV. And
fun fact about your place, we should say, one of your dishes was named one of the top 100 things to eat in Arizona. So it's well worth the drive.
Oh yeah, it's the best idea. It's beautiful. You get off the highway, the hills start to roll, and you feel like you're in a magic spot. So
speaking of magic,
yeah, look, you're like a pro. And we'll put cheese on there. We've got a fun mix of Oaxacan cheese that we get from these really great folks in Los Angeles, and then some mozzarella cheese. And then pepperoni, because that's
everyone's favorite. I should say that you are known for using fresh seasonal ingredients when possible. Can you take a look at that and tell me, what am I looking at on that pizza?
So that's some fun. So we like to preserve Meyer lemons when they come in season. I like to think they're like Bitcoin, but they have actual value. You can put them away and they're worth something. And then when sugar snap peas come in season, we pull those out and make this pizza. We call it lemon. So preserved Meyer lemons, sugar snap peas. It's like, it tastes like the longing for spring.
Wow, that's
like
poetic. So it's like Bitcoin, but it's citrus currency.
It has actual value. Like you could, if the apocalypse comes, you could trade that for toilet paper.
Lemons.
Yeah.
Trade it for toilet paper to survive. And you brought this because it's a Valentine's.
Yeah. And so this is what your cast iron pizza is going to look like at home. So we made this. I made this last night in my in-laws' oven, and it's we put potato on there because it sounded good to me, and some creme fraiche, caviar because it's Valentine's Day. And we're trying to feel fancy and fun.
That is so stunning. We learned, Brad and I learned an Italian word today that I might butcher, but bellezza, beauty, and that reminds me of the label. Can you tell me about the label on your wine?
Oh yeah. So we brought some fun labels. Rosé for Valentine's Day seems like a good idea. We call it pink, and we got these great paintings that Chris Bianco's dad, Leo Bianco, was kind enough to use for these labels. So, great Arizona ties there, great humans. We're fortunate to have those as a label. So.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bianco is such a gem. I enjoy talking to him, and of course his dad's paintings are all over his restaurants.
Yeah.
And they look so stunning. You do not have to go to Sonoyta to find this wine. You can buy it locally. It's at Trevor's, it's at AJ's.
Yeah, ODV, Tracy Dempsey's spot, Hidden Track Bottle Shop right down the road from here. All these great local wine shops carry this stuff, and you can get it from them. And then, yeah, you should come see us, but if you can't, go see your favorite people in town.
Shout out to the Golden Retriever.
Oh, yeah, that's Ace, I believe. Ace the Golden Retriever. But yeah, remember,
and don't forget, tell us again where to find you out in Sonoyta.
Yeah, we're right at the corner of 82 and 83 in Sonoyta. So we're, what, 3 hours south of here? 2.5, 3 if you take it slow. And
which you should.
Yeah, you should. But it's a great spot. You know, when monsoons come, we still get them all those great storms. Grass is green, the hills roll. It's beautiful.
And that makes the wine extra delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
Dos Cabezas, wine in a bottle, wine in a can, and of course, fresh, beautiful pizza. And if you want a little more information on how to make this yourselves at home, we will have that over on our website, cw7az.com. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me. Super fun.
It was a pleasure.
Coming up, we're getting a tour of the legendary and newly reopened Durant's Steakhouse. Next. If you grew up in the Valley, you know Durant's is an iconic restaurant here in the Valley, and now the Mastro family has taken it over. Wow, Jeff, hi, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Oh my God, good to see you, and good to see this place back to life. And I gotta ask you, Jeff, how did it feel for your family when the Durant family came and said, we want you to take over the reins of this iconic restaurant?
It was so exciting. You know, we've been coming here for 30, 40 years. We're big time steakhouse guys from the Valley, so to be able to have this is just a dream come true.
And you said right there, you guys are the family of steaks. You're the family of food and everything. So to come back in here to this iconic place where I hear you guys kind of like got your ideas for your steakhouses because this has been such a big thing in the Valley.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got a lot of our ideas from old school steakhouses, including Durant's. Absolutely.
I love it. And we're talking about a place that you've wanted to make sure stayed what the Durant's family wanted.
That was the most important thing. Not just what the Durant's family wanted, but what Phoenix wants. And wanted to refresh things and make Durant's, because Durant's is an institution in Phoenix, and we wanted to keep it that way.
Oh, this is amazing. And we're so glad you did as we're looking around here and seeing that you guys didn't change anything.
Nope.
Only a few little, we will say they changed a few little things we're going to find out about. But again, you said you want to keep it iconic and make sure everyone feels at home like you do at all your restaurants.
Exactly. That's what it feels like. We kept all the booths. I mean, when you come in here, we've done a couple little private events the last few days, and people walk in here and say, oh my God, this is where I proposed to my wife in this booth. So we've kept everything, relatively how it was, but just had to refresh a few things with lighting and sound and some flooring, stuff like that. So it turned out amazing.
I like it. Well, the person has helped to make sure it stays that way, and that is Oliver. Oliver, I'll tell you right now, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you? It's great to see you.
I am excited, probably like a lot of people who have stepped into here to maybe meet a friend, to propose to, their significant other, to have meetings and stuff. Sure. And that is one thing that you guys said you got to make sure you're doing. So let's talk about what you've done here, because you've kept it, but there's some extra things, am I right?
Well, there is. This was a project that Mike and Jeff Mastro were so adamant about preserving the history and ensuring the future at the same time. And when you take something that's so classic and so original to Phoenix and to Arizona, like Durant's, and you refresh the booths and keep them the red booths, and you do the all those special things, but then upgrade the lighting so that it feels warm and comfortable. They didn't have that in the 50s. A great sound system for that energy, that atmosphere that you have that'll be classic standards that you'll enjoy here in the restaurant. And then a great story as we walk through the dining room and see Chef Mark. Brand new kitchen, still walking through the kitchen, of course, which is really special. You had to keep that, but the kitchen's brand new. And then Jack McElroy told Jeff and Mike and I a story about their office. Years ago, it was a dining room back in the 70s, and they made it their office for years, so we reopened that dining room because he told a great story about his dad, Barry Goldwater, and John Wayne playing cards in that dining room and having dinner. So there it is, you're looking right at it on camera, and it's a fun spot.
Oh my goodness, this is so great. Well, one thing that is also great too, and that is the menu, and I have to come over to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Chef, you're pretty excited here because you are bringing that Mastro family tradition of amazing food to amazing place. Let's talk about the menu.
You know, I tried to keep some of the things that people really love and then elevate some of the food and have a lot more offerings. So let me just kind of get into what we got. Everybody was asking about the relish tray, so we put a nice crudité together, and this is our bread presentation that goes to every single table. They had a shrimp scampi on the menu, so I kept a shrimp scampi, changed it a little bit to the way that I felt like it should be, and I think it came out really great. Porterhouse over there, always fantastic. Scalloped potatoes they had before, great dish. Lobster thermidor now, that is just a fantastic dish that we did. They had prime rib before, so of course we had to keep the tradition going with that one. What can we do?
Oh my goodness.
Veal parmesan, tomahawk chop, absolutely out of this world. Rigatoni with vodka sauce. Some mushroom caps, changed their mushrooms a little bit. I love mushroom caps, they got a nice crispness in the center. You can actually taste the mushroom. Some of the desserts, a pear crisp with vanilla gelato. A New York cheesecake, which is obviously a classic. You got to have a chocolate cake with some Chambord blackberries, are always good, and strawberry shortcake.
There it is, right
strawberry
there.
Shortcake. You couldn't leave that one out.
Oh my gosh, this looks so delicious. And Oliver, I want to bring you back over here because there's one thing I got to check with you here. Come on this side of me, Oliver.
Sure.
Over here, and that is one. How are the pours on the drinks at the bar?
As handsome as you would want it to be.
Oh, just like the good old days, I'll tell you right now. Okay, this is something that's very important, people. Very, very, very important, and that is you're gonna need to give a call, make reservations, because they are filling up very fast.
That's true.
And literally in months in advance, because that's how it used to be with Durant's. But you can stop in to have a little drink at the bar just to enjoy the atmosphere. But for dinner, what do they gotta do?
For dinner, you got to call the restaurant. The phones are going already this morning, or at our website, durantsteakhouse.com. And we do 30 days in advance, rolling in reservations, but they are wonderfully are booking up. The reception, Brad, has been so warm and welcoming. We're just so thrilled.
Well, I'm very excited. So with that said, I'm going to go get a little something to eat and maybe a two-finger pour somewhere around there. Yeah, maybe a little bit of
Coming up, two brothers famous for football are now sharing the story of their business off the field. We'll hear all about it. That's coming up next.
We're so glad that you're watching CW7 Arizona today. Be sure to check us out online as well. See the trending stories that you need to know, program information, and so much more. It's all good over on CW7AZ.com.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Siptail.
From Chandler, Arizona, two football standout brothers turned their competitive spirit into Siptail, a handcrafted canned cocktail company that's still all about bringing people together for great times, great stories, and great drinks. Well, I'm here with two of Chandler's most famous brothers, from football to cocktails. Tell me about Siptail.
Yeah, Siptail's a canned cocktail. We wanted to bring the spirit of bar-themed canned cocktails into a can where people can feel like they can enjoy the beverage without having a lot of that carbonation that you feel in your stomach from a lot of canned drinks. And it's been a fun journey, being able to do it with my family, with my brother. And we're excited to continue this journey and produce even more great canned cocktails for the state of Arizona.
And I know you guys are kind of Chandler royalty because you both played football here. One of you has a state title.
I mean, it's nice to see your brother especially to win the first one out of the school's history. But I would have liked to have at least one. But Chandler has such a long history of great players, great athletes, great coaches, great people, honestly. So to kind of have it, start off with my brother is, cherry on top.
And of course, you've both been in the NFL. One of you has a Super Bowl ring. Why is this? I didn't mean to do this. What are the lessons from football that help you in terms of this business?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of carryover in this business, and just being an entrepreneur in general. It's a lot of hard work, and sometimes you don't see it right away. but you see eventually, step after step after step, you see little wins, you see little gains. Maybe in the weight room, you're trying to get to a PR, and for 2 months you can't even hit half, and then you're starting to slowly inch your way up. And same thing with Siptail and this canned cocktail company that we started.
And why this kind of cocktail as opposed to something fizzy? I feel like every canned cocktail I've ever seen is carbonated.
Yeah, I think this is such a nice niche for us. We're able to explore a category that's not too overpopulated. We want to bring something different to the space. It's just so many carbonated drinks, and us being here and bringing something kind of innovative to Arizona seemed perfect for us.
Where can I find these currently? I know they're very popular around ASU, in some bars in Old Town, and now they're in some retail stores?
Yeah, so they're in Total Wine. They're in 2 locations right now. We're trying to get it to all 14 Total Wines in Arizona. But we're in Total Wine, Trevor's, almost every store in Tempe and Phoenix. On our website, you can kind of type in your zip code and it kind of shows up. We're on our journey about 1.5 years in now into stores, and we're aiming to really take over the Arizona market.
Okay, I'm going sweeter. I feel like I need the sound of this opening. Hold on, it's gonna be ASMR. Oh yeah.
There we go. That's what we need right there.
This is a strawberry, so
Yes,
tell me
yes,
about
yes.
this flavor.
So this one's going to be very flavor forward, very aromatic. You can taste and smell the real strawberry juices in it, and it doesn't leave that weird aftertaste with a lot of strawberry flavors or really sweet fruit flavors. A lot of companies use artificial sweetener, artificial strawberry juices that kind of leave a weird aftertaste. So this, on the front palate and back palate, it goes down very, very smooth, and it's not overbearing. Yeah,
It's not overbearing. I was
Yes, yes,
expecting something more syrupy, but it's very refreshing.
Yes, it took us
Vodka.
a few years. Yes, so we have a neutral spirit in here. It's a raw organic version of vodka, and it flavorless, odorless, allows us to kind of have our own flavor profile to it with the different ingredients that we decide to add to it.
How was the taste testing process?
Fun. Yeah, we've experimented with so many things, and we have so many things planned for the future. So just sitting down, seeing like what we like to drink, what we might like to drink, and like actually having it in the can, and going through 6 or 7 of these is not these, but like ounce samples.
Yes. Oh, sure. I knew what you meant.
Okay, yeah.
A little sampler. You're
Just a
gonna
little
taste
bit.
it. How is
Yeah.
it gonna be great if you don't tinker with it?
Exactly, and sometimes you need more than 4 ounces. Sometimes you need a couple 12 ounces. No, I'm joking.
Okay, last question. If this is a tough one. If this was gonna be a football play, what would it be? Siptail.
Oh, okay. So I try to envision it as the lemon one because it's lighter. You can feel like you can drink a little bit more of it. So this is the good old ground game right here. This is going to be the mid zone, outside wide zone. Ride the wave, cut back, gap to gap read, and then our strawberry is going to be the very flavored, home run hitter right there. So this is going to be our 4 verts right here. And we're going to read it off the safety, and then we're going to manipulate, and then go for it like that. So it got a nice run game and pass game option right there for you.
It's not the Eagles doing a tush push, which you expect.
No. It's like, hey, we got something that looks like something, but actually is completely different. And we're surprising you, and it's actually going to score a touchdown every time.
This is delicious. Congratulations on how far you've come and everything you've accomplished so far. And you said if people want to find it near them to go to your website?
Yes, drinksiptail.com, and then we'll have our store located on there, and then zip code, and it'll show you the closest one to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Siptail. There we go.
That's our show today.
That's it. There
It's
we go.
over.
It is. So, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, don't you have a message to send?
Well, I want us to get through this so we can go get breakfast because our leader of our team brings in breakfast every Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to it.
He brings us breakfast.
I love it.
Not today. Where is it?
I don't know yet. Oh, you've been over there? No breakfast?
No, I didn't see it.
What we got going on tomorrow?
We're doing some chocolate tasting and making a 3-ingredient chocolate mousse.
And we got some wine to go with that chocolate. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
You were going to call him out. You didn't.
I did. No.
content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by Siptail and Spencer's TV and Appliance.